Now let's look at some practical examples of runs. In general, the runs take on a format or pattern that repeats throughout. Each question has 3 options to choose from, and those 3 options will contain one illegal answer, one long or wide answer, and obviously the correct answer. The best approach here is not to look for the correct answer. Look for the long route or illegal route first. If you succeed in finding just one of them, then at least you've narrowed your chances down to a 50-50 choice. Let's try some examples and cover some issues one by one. Let me first make a disclaimer. These examples were made in March 2021, and depending when you watch this video, they may have changed and become out of date, but the guidance remains the same. I will put a run on the screen now. You can pause the video and see if you can choose the correct answer. So here I have deliberately chosen the first 5 runs, which you all will be most familiar with. The first thing to point out is do not choose a run because it looks most like the run you have learnt. If it's exactly the same as your run, then that's great. But if it has even a small difference, then you must question it. The next thing here is that the correct answer may be nothing like you expect. So in this instance, you really must look for the wrong answers to establish the right answer. Version A uses a street that, unless you are a local person, I guarantee most of you have not heard of. And this should be a red flag. Version B is very unusual, and what may scare you straight away is the right turn into Seven Sisters Road. Can you do that? Is the run wide? So you need to question that. And if you know it's illegal, then you won't use it. And if you're not sure if it's legal, then you have to hold it and maybe use it. You've got to balance that now. Run number 3 most certainly feels wide to me. And this is going to be the first run I think I can eliminate. I'm now left with a 50-50 choice. So you got to think, do you see anything in run B that you are certain is illegal? Do you see anything in run A that you are not familiar with? And now you need to make your choice. So before I tell you the answer, make your choice now. The correct answer is run B, and this route is as short as any other you can make. It is a really good and interesting alternative to the more common used routes. I use this route to highlight the fact that you need to look for the wrong answers first. Only eliminate a run if you are certain something is wrong with it. If you're unsure, hold on to it so you can at least make a 50-50 educated guess. Let's try run number 2. This one I think is a little bit easier. Version B, for example, is using Judd Street, which no longer works, but here lies a small dilemma and a little danger to be aware of. TfL do not update the test runs very quickly. For example, they may still contain runs that are considered to be the correct answer, but currently do not work due to changes. There is leeway for the runs that are changing, and TfL will allow the use of older and currently out-of-date routes. The problem you now have is still the same. Look for the wrong answers. Version C most certainly looks wide to me, so I now have a 50-50 choice, but in this instance I think I'm lucky and the run matches my own, so that one's easy. Now run number 3, version A, looks okay. I can't see much wrong with it. I don't see anything illegal, so it may be the right answer. Version B, now I see forward New Bridge Street, left Queen Victoria Street, and right Queen Street Place. The thing is, you may or may not know that these are illegal, so think to yourself, have you ever physically done any of those turn-ins? You should have no memory of ever turning there, so this should raise a red flag for you. Version C looks like a more direct route to Bricklayers Arms than version A. So I think version A is wide slightly. So version C is the correct answer. Let's move on to run number 4. Here I will just let you pause the video and work through it yourself. Remember, you are looking for something illegal and something unnecessarily long or wide. Okay, hopefully you chose route A. Route B is most certainly wide, and route C is illegal at Union Street. Now one more question, and once again, it's pause the video time and see what you choose. Route A uses left Oxford Street, which is illegal. Route B is most certainly wide, and route C is the correct answer. Thank you for supporting our channel. Thank you for supporting Whizzan. Please like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell for any future videos.